Welcome to NFT Update. I'm your host, Deezy.
I'm Justin.
And we come to you maybe one more time to bring you the hottest news in the NFT space and the best projects about to launch.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about it. Also, I think we're going to give away a lot of, 3 NFTs at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned to that.
We're going to tell you how to get this super hot project and some giveaways. Yeah. But first, news, man.
News. Yeah, there's
a Mutant Ape news regarding you.
Well, I sold my Mutant Ape, a week ago. I wish I hadn't. I missed out on a few ETH. But I took profits. I bought it at like 3.5. Ended up selling it for a lot more than that. But you still have one, right?
Yeah, I'm still holding on to mine. It has skyrocketed lately, I think because of Justin Bieber.
Yeah, it's like 6.5 ETH4. No, 26 ETH4.
Yeah, well now, about 24.5. But real quick question: are you a believer?
Yeah. I'm a believer.
As long as you love me.
Now, I didn't grow up listening to Justin Bieber.
Okay.
But I did watch him when he got roasted on Comedy Central, and I thought he threw it back pretty good.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Well, I respect him.
He just bought a Bored Ape for 500 ETH. That is $1.3 million for a JPEG.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's great. I've never spent that kind of money. So tell me a little bit more about it.
Yeah. It seems like there's a little scandal involving the whole thing. He bought it for 500 ETH. It was a floor ape, and the 500 ETH, it was listed for that just an hour before he bought it. And not only that, he was part of a project called the In-Betweeners. It appears that a large deposit of ETH from the In-Betweeners was deposited to his wallet right before he bought it, about 900, and then he spent 500 on an ape that was just listed for 500. So people saying there's a little bit of fishiness. Maybe it was like the way he was getting paid. Maybe it was just a way to do some viral marketing. Seemed like it worked though.
I don't really. That stuff doesn't bother me. The whole world is ran on marketing and advertising, and some people do it better than others. Some people go to different extremes than the others. I mean, especially the crypto and the NFT market, it's all about the marketing.
Yeah.
It's all about the marketing, and these are the things that you do to get your project catapulted up into the stratosphere. Not to mention, it's not like Bored Ape's a scam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like it's a scam project.
Yeah, so people are saying, well, why would he overpay? What's the marketing angle? In-Betweeners did an 8X after he bought the ape. So, everyone looked at Justin Bieber's wallet. They saw these In-Betweeners. They're clicking on the link. Next thing you know, some of these whales are buying In-Betweeners. 8X on the price. So, if you had an In-Betweener because Justin Bieber got one, congrats, you 8X'd.
Yeah, that stuff doesn't bother me. Yeah, congrats. I think that's a very well pulled off marketing. I mean, look at the price of Bored Apes and the Mutant Apes and the Kennel. Bored Ape Kennel was at like 1 ETH when we were looking at them. It's at like 11 and 12 ETH right now.
Man, we should have got some of those dogs, man.
I'm really mad at myself.
I'm a cat guy. That's on me.
Yeah, well. But anyways, I do have a project that I want to talk about.
This one I'm super excited for. This is, I think this one's going to be big.
It's going to be huge. So I think we've all heard, and if you haven't, then there's something wrong with you, but we all heard about Crypto Bulls Society. I mean, the art was phenomenal. It had the 3D bulls. There was some animation to it on the marketing. They looked really cool. They airdropped bears if you got a bull. It sold out in literally minutes. I think it broke the network. It was so, packed and congested. It was just a great drop. Very, very, very successful. And it's well above mint price today.
Yeah. I believe that it 10x'd and then it's maybe retraced a little bit.
It retraced a little bit.
But a 10x on, mint,
crazy.
That's good.
It's crazy.
Some of these people mint 5 of them,
Yeah. So the artist behind that is Yosef. Yosef, a world famous artist. But he takes these characters and he changes them up and puts his own little spin on it, and they just look amazing. Anything this guy touches just turns to gold. People love his art, and it shows through Crypto Bull Society. I mean, that thing sold out.
Yeah, he got on my radar with the Crypto Bull Society. Full disclosure, I'm not like super in depth in the art world or like this world renowned artist. I've never heard of this guy.
Sure.
So I looked him up on Instagram. Yeah, he's like verified, over 100,000 followers.
Which is big on Instagram.
Yeah, huge following. And not only that, like his following is like a digital art following.
Yeah.
So the fact that, he is, famous, he is famous in the digital art space. I think a high percentage of his fans are going to be, NFT native buyers. So I'm expecting, pretty good things because he has a community already.
Yeah.
And not only that, with the Bulls, he was basically just their artist. He wasn't part of the team so much as just kind of contracted for some work. But this is kind of his baby, right?
Yeah, this is his baby.
Is this his NFT Justin baby?
This is
like,
boom.
like
yeah,
this?
there we go.
I had to get that in, man.
Had to do it. This is his first real project. He was the artist for Crypto Bull Society, but these Meta Eagle Club is the name of the project. Meta Eagle Club is his first project.
Look at these eagles though.
They're crazy.
This is nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
So
crazy. The detail, you know, in the eyes, the feathers, everything is just phenomenal.
zoom in on those feathers and tell me you're not bullish on this.
Yeah, it's just going to be a great. I mean, I feel pretty confident. Usually, I don't say this about projects, but I feel pretty confident that this is like basically free money. You know, if you get one of these, like it's going to go up.
Not financial advice. I'm gonna try my hardest to
Yeah,
that one.
I'm going to fight.
personally.
I'm going to fight to get one. So
Wait a minute. Is there a whitelist? You know, we should do a video on NFT update on how to get on a whitelist and some whitelist tips. So definitely check out our other
That's a good
channel,
idea.
NFT
Yeah.
update.
Yes, there's a whitelist. So the best way to get involved with this project, if you want to get in the pre-sale or the whitelist, is get in their Discord. Jump in their Discord. We'll put the links below. Make sure you jump in there. Get active. Don't just join a Discord and sit there. No, you're not going to get anywhere. Get in the Discord and get active. Ask people questions. Be positive. Leave comments. That's how you get on these whitelists and pre-sales. It's great experience in the space, and you learn a lot. So it's pretty cool. So that's a good way to do it. Get on their Twitter. Stay into the announcements and the news that's coming out about the project. The pre-sale is going to be the 7th, so it's right around the corner. So make sure that you're in that Discord and you find out all the alpha that they're dropping, what time, and all that. The public sale is going to be on the 9th. So 2 days after the pre-sale, you're going to have the public sale on the 9th. For the remainder, I think it's going to be 4,000 Eagles left to sell on the public sale.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fight.
That's how you know it's going to be a big project because they have so much confidence in their whitelist.
Yeah.
That 8,000 spots are going to be. You know what makes me bullish though? Eagles. It means America. America.
Yeah. That cue the eagle sound. You know,
Whoa, that was too loud.
So anyway, we're really excited about this project. The utility, we'll get into it later on a later video, is phenomenal. Just some really, really cool stuff.
Like we said, this is Gal's baby. You know?
This is Gal's baby. Anything Gal touches turns to gold.
Yeah, it
turns to
actually
gold.
does.
It
So
really does.
yeah.
So go check it out. We're going to put the links in the description. How are we? Didn't we say we were going to give some NFTs away?
Yeah, let's give some NFTs away. Make sure you're sub to our channel, NFT Update, but then just retweet our pinned tweet on our Twitter, _NFT Update.
Yep. All that information will be below in the description. I think that's it. I'm going to toss it to you. Maybe it's the last time I get to toss it to you. Yeah, maybe it is. I don't
Toss
know.
it.
Here we go. I'm going to toss a pin to you.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh, real life toss. Oh,
Yeah.
Pluto is a planet.